Back live. This is the gold medal match. It's Italy against Croatia. Some real shooting heavyweights. Italy and Croatia.
Yeah,
already.
We saw what Italy did to Finland in the women's trap. Now we have Croatia taking that spot.
Well, there's been a lot of clays broken, haven't there?
Anton Glasner with the first hit.
Ravelico, the youngster at, what is he, 28 years of age. Ferrari, the Italian at 22, but then everybody else in their 30s or 40s.
Yeah. He is a junior world championship bronze medalist from Changwon back in 2018. So even though he's 22, he has been to a couple of finals already.
Yeah, and being in and around these experts as well.
Yep.
The Glasnovic brothers, and with Ferrari alongside people like Resca, the Filippis.
Okay, looking good for Croatia so far. I wanted to stop myself not to go there.
Well, yeah, you don't. Yeah, I know.
But here, the Olympic champion from Rio 2016, Josip, another target.
Always important to start well, isn't it? Put some pressure on the opponents.
Showing what they got.
A different dynamic really to the individual events where in a way you're just keeping your head down, worrying about yourself.
Yeah, you're in for yourself. You don't really have to think about anybody else.
Yeah, and as long as you keep hitting, you're going to be there or thereabouts. This it's a more team dynamic. Ooh, and there is a red for Ravelico. Josip Glasnovic.
Another red.
The man from Rio, the gold from Rio, of course, and then 22nd in Tokyo. That's exactly how this sport can go. Sometimes one day you're a hero, and then the next day you're not the zero, you're 22nd, but you know what I mean. 22nd at the Olympics. I mean, us mere mortals would probably settle for that. Back to the first of the Glasnoviches. Anton, the elder, fourth in the individual competition, of course.
Yeah.
In the ranking match, so didn't even get through to the. We were expecting that to happen almost as day follows night, but it just didn't happen. And let me say, just goes to show, sport is sport. You never quite know.
Yeah, but he's been doing good the last 2 years. 2 World Cup gold medals.
Absolutely. Both Glasnovic on their day are a force to be reckoned with. Wonder how they'll get on home turf, of course. RCX World Championships coming up.
22-year-old finished perfectly in the first round.
Filippis finishing off well, and it's too much for Croatia. It'll be 2 points for Italy.
But they did start very well.
Yeah, the first 2 series, of course, they were ahead, but it's not until 15 have been shot, of course.
14 hits is a lot.
And it just shows the psychology of these players, these athletes. They're not going to panic. So just the 1 point in it, but it's enough to give 2 points to Italy in this race to 6 in the gold medal match.
Very, very close. But that just shows that the next round could change it all around.
So the women purr through into the gold medal position.
Croatia coming on first now.
Well, what's going on here? A couple of reds, one for each team. Resca just restoring some order. The 36-year-old world champion in 2017. And that mixed team gold yesterday for him. Very much in charge of that competition. Will they be in charge of this one?
Very good to keep that feeling of winning coming into the next day, being in the same situation again. Oh, not coming back from that miss. Josip Glasnovic 2 in a row. Ferrari stopping.
Josip Glasnovic will not be happy by his very high standards.
Absolutely.
3 misses and a total of 7. Not a great percentage conversion.
But his brother is doing good.
He's got the bragging rights between the two at the moment. None of the coach able to call a timeout. Might be in that zone at the moment. You never know. Don't want to wait too late, do you?
Okay, but that's a hit now.
Back in it.
Very important to break that row of his targets.
Yeah. A couple of team trap golds for Josip. Remember Lenato and Cairo in the last 12 months. Always good to be in Lenato, like Lenato. They are real fans, aren't they? A bit like the guys here of their shotgun, the sports shooting. Well, it's level with 2 misses apiece at the moment. What can Croatia do to carve an opportunity here? Oh, that was a tricky one, and he snatched at it slightly.
Went far to the right. Didn't even look like an almost.
Well, we're rattling through this second series. Another plane makes its descent into the airport above us.
Yeah, please just keep on coming and going any time of the day or night.
I arrived early in the morning.
Me too.
It is very warm indeed, even then. And
yeah,
these
even
guys,
then.
these guys are feeling the heat, that's for sure. 10 apiece, but a miss from Glasnovic puts them at a disadvantage.
That was his first one. Okay, keeping the cool.
Well, all 3 needed here for all 2 points. Well,
okay, if that's gonna be, no.
and have we had a challenge? Oh, no, the referee's going to come over and talk to the side referee. I think that was the only hand that went up. So is that going to be a hit or a miss?
He's gonna see with the...
We have someone high up in Cypriot sporting circles watching. We welcome him and all the officials who've helped make this possible. And we do have a VAR challenge. So we will trot over around to the monitors next to us. And we will see whether the Italian review, Albano Pera, I think with the brandishing the VAR card. So we will see the athletes just waiting in the sun. Here we go. So we've gone to the replay.
Okay.
Well, sometimes the slowest replay isn't always the most helpful, but I think that just oh, there you go. Do you see that?
You think so?
I'll tell you when, and then we'll see whether the officials agree with me. Keep it going because he hasn't shot yet.
Somewhere here?
It's a bit further on. Let's have it. Well, I think it's a hit, but if we play it a bit further along,
Yeah, just a little bit.
there's definitely a puff of dust. It's got to be played a bit further on, I think, but we'll see. It's up to the officials, not to us. Oh, well, what do I know? It's a thumbs
They
down.
decided it's miss. Okay.
It was definitely, I thought, a little, but you've got to see it. You've got to move it on to see it. But it is what it is. It may be important in the context of whether you get a point or not. Denied 3 points, that's for sure. Our sports advisor is watching, and that's why it's important. So there you go. A point only when it might have been 2. It was worth a try on the VAR, the video assistant referee review. And we stand at 3 points to 1 in this competition. Croatia with a foothold in it. Italy get us underway. Ferrari with the first hit. Glasnovich brothers and their teammate Raveliko will be hoping that's the start of something good. Start solidly, put the pressure on, see where you are. Can they make it 3-3? Straight down the middle, no problems at all.
Yeah, going in strong.
Well, they're like two heavyweights slugging it out, aren't they, at the moment? Wondering who's going to get the first jab through. Who's going to take a step backwards. Oh, tricky one. High to the left.
To the left. Oof, that's the worst one.
Yeah.
At least for the right-handed ones. To the right, no, yeah.
We're both now sitting trying to work out left or right, but the ones where you have to obviously move as much as that, and that's a miss from Ferrari, which again went to the left but rose. It's the elevation can also sometimes cause problems for these athletes, but a miss a piece. Of course, Italy technically keep drawing and make it to the gold medal.
And Croatia has to step up their game here now. Would be a good time to tie. Maybe start from there.
Certainly is there to be taken, isn't it? Oh, and no, little look over his shoulder from Ferrari. It did look from here that it was a miss, but obviously There was a little nibble of that target. He was just getting ready to question the decision of a miss, but
Yeah.
none was made. That one is a miss.
It's always fun to see when they barely just shot the target, but they're the ones who saw it, but they think, oh, maybe this one was not a very visible one, so they turn around, like ready to argue their position.
There's another one that looked, again, far out to the right-hand side, looked for all the money in the world, and that was a miss, but there was a little bit hit, and no arms went up from the officials, so Croatia with the advantage. Italy needing 3 hits here, and then it's out of their hands. Nicely done. So then,
They did what they could.
2 for a point. 3 for all 3, all 2 rather.
Okay, straight one.
This is important from Aveliko. Oh yes,
Okay.
that was a tricky one, and he dispatched it well. And this to level the scores. Oh, it's a miss, and he thinks it's good. Hand goes up.
Okay, I think this is going to be a...
third round,
No.
each team gets 1 point, and total score. VAR is requested. Sorry,
Okay.
not everything is playing immediately.
The announcer not quite seeing that signal, but there's definitely a VAR, and our referee will come round and tiptoe or
If it
march
is a-
behind us.
If it is a hit, that would be a nice 2 points for Croatia. So this is a very, I mean, every single one is an important one, but this is a detrimental one. Let's see. Went to the right, a little bit high.
Of course, it may not be that obvious. You're looking also for a variation in the way that is spinning.
Yeah, I saw it somewhere there, maybe, potentially. I think that was a hit. But again, we have the jury to decide, but there was a moment there.
You think so?
Yeah, I do think so.
Okay. I'm sitting on the fence on this one.
They just need to let it
Yeah,
go a little
possibly.
bit more.
That's where they're looking.
Yeah, that was a moment.
That's where they're looking. No, it's a big decision.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, no, thumbs go. See, I'm not making any decisions.
Yeah, no, I'm not making decisions, but still.
After the third round, we have Italy 4.
I really thought that was a hit.
So, a very big moment in this gold medal match. It could have been 3 apiece. It's not. It's 4-2.
Croatia starting off first now.
And they need to make sure they take at least a point here.
Yeah, they can kind of set the tone for the round, maybe even tie. But Italy is really strong. They're really strong.
Yeah, they really are. Mentally, nothing particularly phases them. They've got a Pera in their corner.
Yeah.
They will fight for their rights. It's a good outfit. Always a pleasure to see them on home turf in the NATO as well. And the World Cup, or sometimes the World Championships as well. Head stage the European Championships there as well.
Very recognizable.
Oh, no one's missed so far in this 4th series.
That's why she has the thing from Tokyo.
Ah, yeah, the towel.
The towel,
There
right?
you go, you got there. Little hand towel, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's got the logo.
A little bit to intimidate, you know, the opponent. Why not?
Been there, done that, got the medals.
Yeah.
A lot of athletes nowadays have the Olympic rings tattooed, don't they, somewhere on
Yeah,
their
they do.
body, just in case they forgot they were ever at the Olympics.
But I mean, it makes sense, you know.
I might come back for the next one if invited with a henna tattoo, just to like confuse my kids. Hopefully they fade after a while. Well, it's nip and tuck, isn't it? Here, no reds. Croatia.
Oh, okay.
Coming to the party. That was a tricky one for Josip Glasnovic.
That's the coach.
The coach is looking a bit more chipper, isn't he? Looking a bit down in the dumps earlier on.
I think it's really hard to look through the sun, you know. He's sitting in the sun the whole time.
Absolutely.
At least they get to move around a little bit, you know.
There is a bit of breeze out there, but it is warm. It is warm. Well, if it stays like this, it's enough for Italy. Oh, if it stays like this, it'll be more than enough for Italy.
Yeah, that's the first one. After 6 hits for Anton. Oof.
Well,
And they've no.
now it's unraveling for Ravelico and co. Yeah, that might be that.
The whole team just agreed on that first miss.
You know the old expression, it's not all over till the fat lady sings. Well, I can hear her warming up, doing some vocal exercises.
Okay, that's 1 miss.
Well, perhaps it's not all over just yet, but there's so few targets left.
Yeah.
Italy getting the gold in the women's competition. Oh, they're going to take the gold here. That's better. Just the 1 miss then at the moment. Another bonus for Albano.
Oh.
And that surely
That was a
is that.
detrimental one, yeah. It's not easy in the individual. You kind of have yourself on.
That's it, isn't it? If you do the
Yeah,
maths.
that's it. Unfortunately, this last miss.
Just need a point, of course. And they've still got a series to go. Doesn't matter because it's 11-11. It'll be 5-3 if they miss all 3 here. We may even stop prematurely. Who knows? Oh, hello. Not too worried, the coach, at the moment.
Okay, we still have Resca and the Filippis.
And that will do it. They will stop there because they have taken the 2 points. It is going to be 6-2, the final score for Italy. And it is Italy who will take the gold. And Croatia who will take the silver medal here.
Going home with the silver. Not too bad, though.
Oh, hang on. They're making... Shoot one last one.
Yeah, that was just...
which didn't matter at all. They should have stopped it where they stopped it. Doesn't matter. It is Italy who will take the gold medal.
Silver medal goes to team of Croatia.
Croatia, well, excellent work from them. Remember, they're off to the World Championships in their home nation later. And so that's a good warm-up, if nothing else. But the European champions for the men, same as the women, it's Italy.
And the mixed team event. I mean, Italy really showed it.
One more time, team of Italy.
Well, they won the individual women's.
Mauro
Yep.
They won the mixed team. They've won the 2 team competitions. So, yeah, excellently done.
Team event.
Absolutely.
There's confirmation of the silver medal for Croatia.
Josip Glasnovic,
Well, they knew they were going to get a medal, come what may. It's not what they wanted, but it is enough. And our 3 teams will slowly make their way towards the right position as the coach gets involved in the celebrations. There's confirmation of how it's finished. Great Britain take the bronze, Croatia with the silver, and Italy are the European Championships in the men's team trap competition.
Thank you everybody for this great match, and we will be happy to see you soon at the ceremony.